challenge in India. Krish is part of the India group that will be meeting on the 25th. So if any of you have interest therein, through Shakti, we can let you know what those deliberations are about. I'm hoping the minister will be there, but that aside, it's a day-long deliberation on financing for the sector in India, because it is a challenge. And that becomes a very specific part of the agenda. So we will certainly want to learn from some of your dialogues and discussions in the course of this event as well. Clearly, since Shakti began its work, we've prioritized very strong relationships with a number of partner organizations. And I do believe many of you in our partners work on the cutting edge of the priorities in the sector. That Shakti has worked collectively with our partners to design the strategies, tactics, and I do know we have a lot of resonance with policymakers at all levels. Today, we will hear from some of our partners about the important interventions that have been made under the broader power sector program area, with specific focus on generation, transmission, and distribution. And these efforts are clearly aligned with, I do think, our critical national priorities, particularly the solar mission, the upcoming national wind mission, the distribution loss reduction and demand side management. Now, what do we expect in terms of outcomes? Clearly, we want to promote the exchange of best practices, and we can never assume that there's enough of this. Through my years as president at FICCI last year, I was really struck by the fact that somehow information, which we believe everybody knows everything, is never complete. There are great pearls of wisdom that stay stuck in corners of the country, which never emerge to become global or national best practice. So you can never talk enough about the good things that are happening and the benchmarks that have already been established for good practice. So the promoting and exchange of best practices is a very critical aspect of the outcomes we would like to see. Of course, promoting discussion and debate on the learning presented, and to identify the themes of specific interest for the continuation of the dialogue, because this informs Shakti's work going forward, so it's very critical for us. The format is clearly there before you. It's designed to enhance the rapport amongst you. Hopefully, this becomes a group of people who stay connected and come back event to event, but also stay connected between events. And we look forward to a stimulating dialogue. Thank you. I should introduce the moderator, Girish Pradhan, chairperson of the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission. He's an expert in the field. He's one of the practitioners who've been in the field from being a regulator and being in government now 12 years before he retired. And we're very lucky to